welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Bob Feller. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Ready to go now. And stepping in for New York, Honus Wagner. First pitch misses. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
And the man on the mound, rapid Robert Feller, had a way of getting in hitters' heads like only a few pitchers ever have.
Next offering is fouled back. Santana makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting second.
So up next for New York, Mike Cameron.
Mike Cameron.
Two down. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Freddie Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball one. Well, Feller's probably the scariest kind of pitcher to face. Rocket fastball, tons of movement, and very hard to pick up out of his hand. That one at triple digits.
Anytime you've got a guy who leads the league in strikeouts and walks in 4 different seasons like Feller did, you don't know what to do at the plate. You're either swinging or you're ducking.
2 down, nobody on. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here in Boston and towing the slab, Matthew Liberatore. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Robles coming on, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Trey Turner at the plate. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That's a ball. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now, Bernie Williams in the dirt.
0-1.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Out there to center. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And the Red Sox score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Foul ball there. Williams on second. Santana at first. 2 out of the inning. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's
lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on. That's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's too low. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Hard hit left side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Boston, second inning set to go. So now here's the Mets DH, Vladimir Guerrero. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. The throw to first, 1 out in the second. Here's Francisco Lindor. Big time power.
That is it. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Feller, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Got him looking. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Victor Robles. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Next offering way off the plate.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss. That's a laser base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Throw to first. Robles dives back in. Foul ball. Move to first. Robles. Ground ball up the middle. Wilson. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Back here at Fenway, here's a big power threat. Chase Headley.
The first baseman, Chase Headley.
Liberator back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. That misses the zone. And the count even 1-1. Ripped on a line to center. Puts it away for the out. Here's Acuna now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Hit in the air, center field. Robles makes the grab. Out number 2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Trey Turner now grounded out his first time. Inside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And the batter now, Jacob Wilson.
That's a ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. They say you win.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Bernie Williams. First pitch, and he just misses.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
In there at the knees, and the count even at 1. Swing and a foul straight back. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And here is Carlos Santana. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Top half of the third inning. Now it's Matt Chapman. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Just missed.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Albies hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Cal Raleigh digs in now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And the slider just misses. Raleigh, the switch hitting catcher, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
Ground ball right side. Albies slings to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now
so the batting order turns
fielder,
over.
Hannes
Here's the left fielder, Hannes Wagner. That one the other way. And foul ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Williams makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Boston, here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down. Pete Crow Armstrong up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman,
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. Hard hit to third. Chapman over to first in time. Red Sox go 1, 2, 3. Back here at Fenway, down the number 2 hitter, Mike Cameron. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Pitch misses there, and the count's full. Shoots a line drive single into right center, and the leadoff man aboard.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Freeman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Squirts away a little bit. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. The 1-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. And now the Mets DH, Vladimir Guerrero. Little chopper rolls foul.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That just misses. Now 1-2. Acuna. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lindor batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Missing inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Red Sox by 2. To the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next,
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Victor Robles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the monster. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. In the dirt, blocked. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. And that one fouled off.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
2 outs. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
No, that missed. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. First time up was a pop out. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. 5 of their hits have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count, so they're really battling up there.
1-1.
That smash towards center. And there's 1 down.
And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
Ball.
Red Sox leading it by 2.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
1 down. Here's Turner now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. First pitch misses. Guerrero, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one misses. Now 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1 on the run, sends it over to first. On to first, save. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. Jacob Wilson up next for the Red Sox. Turner runs. And a foul ball. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And that one is inside. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Fouls one off. 2-2. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Move to second, and Turner's back in. Next to hit, Bernie Williams. And that one is lifted in the air. Robles on the move. Makes the catch. That is the inning. Back inside Fenway Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. Feller back to work. He was late there. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That missed inside. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Honus Wagner. 0 for 2 in this one. Late swing fouled off.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball is outside. Ripped on a line. Crow Armstrong hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. And stepping in for New York, Mike Cameron. 1 for 2. That one inside. And it's 1-0. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Outside low. It's 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now at Fenway. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
These Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So a man at first. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. First and second, no outs. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Off balance feed. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Chase Headley up next for the Red Sox. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Hit hard, base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 4.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Inside, just missed.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That one at 95, missed up top. 1-0. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 2 outs. And that's down and away. Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here is Freddie Freeman. Late on that fastball. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Just missed. Inside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action. And now it's even up. That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. Guerrero, 31 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. On the ground, right side. To first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Now batting, shortstop.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. The Red Sox leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Way inside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. And we're back. Here's Trey Turner.
For the Red Sox.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick.
New pitcher on now, Reed Garrett.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team. the Washington Nationals.
Slice down the right side. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. So up next, Jacob Wilson. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that one sliced foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. That one missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That one pushed foul. Chopped out in front of the plate. That's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
That's right. Roller.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to McNeil. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. Here's Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
Rip to short. Sends it to first. One up, one down. Jeff McNeil stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Over to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Matt Chapman.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And now 2-0. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And a quick out, number 1. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And takes low for ball 1. Here's a high
That's
chopper,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
The first baseman, number 7.
And now Chase Headley. Right through there for a strike. Crow Armstrong at first, one gone. Next offering is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Robles going back on this one. They got it for out number 2. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right field.
0 for 3 in this one.
Acuna Jr.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Whips it to first, and that will end the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 42, Bruce Sutter.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now the left fielder, Honus Wagner. That's hard hit on the line. And there are 2 down. Mike Cameron up now for the Mets. 1 for 3.
Cameron.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Foul ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in Boston. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Trey Turner.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh,
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ryan Helsley.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch. And down to shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's got some power, no doubt. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. McNeil slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cedric Mullins. Swings through that one.
No balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the green monster into second, and he's got it doubled. So runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Santana checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. That one drilled left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Mullins comes in to score. Caught the rundown now. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out to dry, and the inning is over. Back here at a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Mets. Mullins on his horse. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lindor at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1.
And it's even up.
Ball.
The Mets down to their final strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. And what a play! Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, coast. So come escape with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't